Hey everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in with me, Letitia McKinney, and welcome to Designing with Letitia McKinney. Okay friends, so in today's video, we're going to finally do that DIY. If you remember that post that I sent out with these flowers that I picked up from the local thrift store, oh my goodness, I know they do not look like in the grandest condition, but remember I told you we're going to bring this DIY together so lovely. So I would love for you guys to stay tuned, and it's going to turn out so wonderfully. All right, so let's get started in today's tutorial. Remember, I'm going to have everything that you're going to need in the description box down below, and I'm going to also show it throughout the video. So let's get started. Now, friends, the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to remove the flower heads that are in great condition. So I'm going to remove these flower heads. Make sure that the flowers are cleaned. So I'm going to remove the ones that are in great condition, and these have more like a beautiful vintage look. I just love this look that it has to it. It's so absolutely gorgeous, and it's perfect for this project that we're going to do. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to take our decorative rope here that we just hauled in this last video. If you have missed it, check it out, because a lot of the tutorials we're going to do is going to be some things that's going to be in that video. Now, what you're going to do, friends, is right here at the very tip. You see that? And you see they have like 1, 2, and 3. So therefore, we're going to unravel that just like this. That's all you're going to do. Now you can go ahead on and cut how much you're going to need first and then unravel it. You can do that, but sometimes I just go ahead and unravel it and then just take the other two and just roll them back up and use them for later projects. But that's how we're going to do that, because you can see that the rope is very thick. It's very, very thick, and we do not need all of that for that little small stem that we're going to place it on. So that's the reason for me just unraveling it like that to make it thinner. Now friends, this is what I did. All I did was just took some hot glue, placed it right there on the tip of the decorative rope, and then just start wrapping it around. And then just every time you start to wrap, you just add some hot glue to it, a little line, just like that. And then you start wrapping it again, just like that. That's all you're going to do. It's very simple. And I will show you all again. Hopefully my hand is not in the way and blocking anything. Just like that. And you're just going to work it all the way down to the very bottom of the stem and just keep wrapping it around. That's why I was telling you, it doesn't matter how much you cut, because you're going to probably end up cutting it once you get down to the bottom anyway. And just wrap it around some more. And you can just finish that one on out. Now what we want to do, we want to seal in this decorative rope. We want it to look very neat. So what we're going to do, we're going to take some Mod Podge, place it onto a napkin, and then we're going to seal it. You can find these little sponge brushes at the Dollar Tree, and you just take it and place it on there just like this. Don't rub it like that. You don't have to rub it like that. All you're going to do is just going to take it and just dab it on there. And that will seal it in very neatly. It's going to look very gorgeous once we finish it up. And remember that this, when it dries clear. So let's just continue this out. There's no wrong way of doing this. And just make sure that everything, all these little strings, I just can't stand it, you guys. I just can't stand it. So I have to make sure that it's very neat and in order. And it lasts longer that way too. So we want to do DIYs that'll last us for quite some time, even if it's from the Dollar Tree. This method right here is totally optional. All I did was just took a glue dot and place it on the bottom of the flower head and then just mashed it down in there. You can do that if you want to, or you don't have to. That's all I did. I just took a little glue dot and just did that. But that's optional to you whether you want to do it or not. I just like to make it look like it's budding out, and to also keep the flower, to make sure that the flower is steady inside of the centerpiece. I want to make sure that it is not moving when I'm adding like water beads or pearls or anything. I just want to make sure it's not moving, that it stays in place. I got these beautiful flat backs from Totally Dazzled, and it is from the Rose Gold collection. Very gorgeous. And this flower, it comes from Michaels. Now I did a tutorial right there. Now I did the blush pink, but however, this is more of an ivory color, and this is the penny flowers. This is very beautiful. The only thing that we're going to need is the flower heads, because we're going to be placing the brooches inside of the flower heads. Now what you're going to do is just take some hot glue and add a generous amount of hot glue to the bottom of your flower head. That's what you're going to do right there. Very simple. Place it on the side of your centerpiece. I will turn it towards you guys' way so you can see how I'm doing it. Just like that. Take some hot glue again and place it right here on the bottom of the flower head, and I'm going to place it right there. This is how it should look. That is very beautiful. I think that is so gorgeous. This is what I did to finish the centerpiece off. I just added a flat back brooch right here. This is not from Totally Dazzled, on to the very top of the stem. This is very beautiful. I like that. That is so beautiful. Well, guys, that's it for this tutorial. I thank you so much for tuning in with me, Letitia McKinney, and I hope to see you guys in the next tutorial. You all have a blessed and wonderful weekend. Make sure that you look at it at the end, because I'm going to have some beautiful photos for you guys that you can use for your home decor or event planning. All right, bye, everyone. So if you like what you're seeing today and you would like to see more tutorials like this, go ahead on and click that face down there. I would love to have you over here on our team. Once you do that and you click my face, you're going to turn on your bell ringer, so every time I upload a video, you will be the first to know. All right, friends, catch you in the next one. Blessings.